Welcome back. Today we are going to be working on our booties today. For today's workout, we're going to need our dumbbells as well as a chair, as well as the use of our floor. So making sure we've got 3 to 5 feet of obstacle-free space around us. That's all we're going to need for today, as well as that water. So keep that nearby. Feel free to pause and take a break whenever you need. All right, let's go ahead getting things started. I want you to reach all the way up. And when we drop them into our arm circles, try and send them in opposite directions. Get that coordination going a little bit as well here. Switching directions. I always have a hard time with this one. There we go. So I'm reaching those hands all the way out. Just letting those hands fall away, opening up that chest really naturally here. And drop it down. Let's go left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Then let's smooth it out. So we're going to bring it up, looking over our left shoulder, looking over the right. Perfect. Then go left ear, left shoulder, right ear, right shoulder, and one more time. Reaching those hands out nice and wide. I want you to look over that left shoulder and back to center, and then over the right shoulder. All right, now it's really important that we stretch out our lower bodies here. So let's do some great big hip circles. Mobilizing those hips. All right, switching directions. Awesome. Now we're gonna go find that wall, that countertop, that chair for support. Right leg, right hand. Press those hips forward and through. When you're ready, dropping down. Let's switch sides. And drop it down. Now I want you to step those legs out as wide as our bodies need. Stick that booty back, stretch out those hamstrings. If it's easier to kind of cheat outwards, go one side at a time. Awesome, bring it back up. Now let's mobilize those hips. So let's bring the right leg up, out to the side, and then tilt it down and back, and scoop it through. Great job. One last time. Let's switch sides. Really kind of hanging out, noticing where it feels a little sticky. And last one. Great job. Drop it down. Shake it out. Lifting up that left leg. Let's draw our circles on the ground. Awesome. Drop it down. Switching sides. Awesome. And all right, now here comes the time where we're going to find that moderate to vigorous intensity by doing a cardiovascular movement of our choice. I'm going to keep kind of warming up those legs. I'm going to kick myself in the butt for 1 minute here. Whatever you want, make sure we're checking in. This is an intensity at which we're able to talk but not sing. 15 seconds. And 3, 2, have we found it? 1, drop it down, shake it out. Grab that water. We're gonna get things started with our kettlebell swings. So grabbing onto one or both of our dumbbells. Step those feet out slightly wider than hip width apart. Roll those shoulders back, tuck that chin. And really focus on that neutral spine here. So we're bringing that pelvis underneath our rib cage. Hugging baby up and in, tuck that chin. Drive that booty back as though we're pressing a button. Then bring those hips forward. Two, and one. Drop it down, shake it out. Where are we feeling that? Do we need to dial back on the weight, dial back on the range of motion? Remember, we are working within a pain-free range and a pain-free load here. So drop those shoulders back, tuck that chin. Pelvis under rib cage, neutral spine. Let's go. Three, two, and one. Stand it up, shake it out. One more round here, setting that intention. Hard part's over, you press play, roll those shoulders back, tuck that chin, neutral spine, let's swing. And 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. We're gonna now take our weights. And after we've grabbed that drink of water, we are gonna place those weights on the floor underneath our heels. So our feet are still about hip width apart. And we are standing on our weights so as to elevate those heels, almost like we're wearing a little kitten heel here. Then we're gonna create that neutral spine. And we're gonna go ahead and drop it into 3 rounds of 10 squats here. So make sure you're nice and stable. If you don't feel safe doing this, ditch the weights, just do it flat-footed. But if you're facing ankle mobility challenges, this is a great modification to squats. So let's send those knees out to our pinky toes, drop it down. Two, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Stepping off if you want to kind of mobilize those calves, those ankles a little bit. When you're ready, hop back on. Neutral spine, drop it down. Two, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. And we've got one more round of these. Pop those heels back up. And let's drop it like a squat. Two, and 1. Stand it up. Walk it off a little bit here. Next up, we're going to return to our hinging motion. So we're going to do some tempo deadlifts. So stepping those feet hip width apart, hugging baby up and in. We're going to drop it down for 3, 2, 1, and then up for 1 count. So we'll do 3 rounds of 10 of these. So down nice and slow, hips go back, up for 1. Two, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out, check in on where you're feeling that. We want to be feeling that in our booties, our glutes, not our lower backs. And let's do it again. Last one. Awesome. Stand it up, shake it out. And when you're ready, let's go ahead, restart it. Roll it down. Last one. Awesome. Drop it down. Setting aside those weights. Now we're going to go ahead and take it down to the floor for our glute bridges. So we know this setup. Setting ourselves up so that along the seat of the chair, we are placing our bra line. But for safety, remember, we're going from completely seated. We go elbow first, bra line, and then the hands come up. Find that neutral spine. We're going to do hip thrusts for 10. Making sure that if we had a bowl of water when we were at full extension, it is not going to spill. Two and one. Hands go first, then our booties reset, making sure we're feeling it right in those booties, and at full extension we have a 90-degree angle at the knees. When you're ready, let's do it again. Hands come up, lowering it down, then they come off. Find that neutral spine, and then let's extend to 90 degrees. Two and one. Hands go first. Drop it down. Give yourself what you need. We have one more round of these. Really foundational hinging movement. That's great for the glutes. Last time. Let's do it. Two and one. Drop it down, hands first. Grab that water, and then we're gonna walk it down onto all fours here. So getting that chair out of the way if you need. And we're gonna finish it out by a 1-minute burnout of donkey kicks on each side. So knees are stacked below hips, hands are below shoulders, nice neutral spine here. 1 minute on each side, bent leg, donkey kick. Keeping those hips as square as you can here. You got this. 10 more seconds. 2 and 1. Drop it down, switching sides for 10. Halfway there. 10 seconds. Drop it down. Sit all the way back into those heels, child's pose. Great job today. Sitting it back up. Step forward with that left leg. Press forward and through with those hips, stretching out the hip flexor of your rear leg, the hamstring of your front leg. On the next breath, lean it back, sitting back on your heels, stretching out the hamstring of your left leg even further. Bring yourself back up, switching sides. Deep lunge. And exhale, rock it back. Bring yourself back up to center. Sitting down, press those soles of your feet together. Lean forward as far as your body will allow, opening up those hips. Extending that left leg out, opening up to the side. And back to center, switching sides. And back to center. Great job during today's booty workout. Make sure to grab that water and give your body what it needs today, and we'll see you in the next one.